Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time. I am Shadowy Productions, and what I was trying to say at the end of the last episode before I realized that I was running low on time, or at least I think I was trying to say that this is not a main dungeon, despite its appearance and having a map and its own element. This is actually just a mini dungeon. The main purpose of this dungeon, getting a weapon that will allow you to get to the real temple. Fuck you. Fuck you, Blade. But this is basically an ice-themed level, and you get the actual temple of this segment of the game is the water temple. So it's a water-based temple, but they're also squeezing some ice in there. I see what they did there. But this is actually a pretty nice place. It's pretty calming. The music's pretty soothing, or not really like soothing as in like dire doc soothing. It's just very simple, very peaceful. My opinion. So melt another thing of red ice for a heart piece right here. So Paper Mario guy, again, take note, heart piece that I'm getting that would just be pointless for you to come all the way here to get. I think there's only one more heart piece that I'm gonna blatantly steal from you. That one's after I get the dungeon item for here. There's one right in Zora's Fountain that I can pick up with ease. So the real prize, no, not the real prize here. I don't really know what's in this treasure chest. No, it's probably the compass, which definitely isn't a bad thing to pick up. There's definitely a Skulltula in this room too, so you definitely want to come check that out. I'm gonna kill this keys, even though there are multiple keys. Where's that Skulltula though? Here he is. They're only, nah, get away. Another reason you can tell that this is not a main dungeon, because there are only, where are you? I thought I just saw you. Oh, hi. There you are. Hello. But, another reason you can tell this is not a main dungeon is because there are only 3 Skulltulas hidden here. And I believe that was the second one I got. There were only 3 Skulltulas as opposed to the normal 5. Except I think the exception is the Spirit Temple. It might still have 5 Skulltulas, but I think they're divided up between when you're a kid and when you're an adult. And, like, places like Dodongo's Cavern where you have to come back later on to get more Skulltulas. But I digress. We are getting some more blue fire because there's another source here, so why not pick some up? I believe we're going to need 2 more, I'm thinking. But I'm just going to pick up a 3rd just to be safe, because I really don't want to get to a point where I have to go on a hunt for blue fire. So, 3 bottles filled with blue fire, pretty swell. This is really, besides Zora's Domain, melting a couple things, is really the only place you're gonna need blue fire to be completely... Ow! I just got raped by that blade. Ow! Ow! Oh my god. Too bad. Not too bad, actually. It's a good thing. That doesn't do too much damage. Yeah, I needed 3, actually, so that was a good call. Because I needed to melt this one. I need 1 to melt a thing hiding a silver rupee, and I believe I need 1 more to actually access the final boss of this dungeon, if you want to call it a boss, because it's really not a boss. Our final Skulltula is right here. Let's pick up a hook shot and launch it at this guy, and everything will go swimmingly. We don't need to worry about Skulltulas until we get to the famous, or infamous, water temple, which I am just looking forward to, because I didn't even practice it. Because there's this stupid glitch with my emulator that doesn't allow me to get very far in the water temple, because I can't push this stupid block that I know you can push. I have 100% confidence that you could push it, so I'm not even gonna look anything up. I'm just like dying to know how well I'm gonna do with the water temple without any practice. I can't wait to find out. Yeah, let's kill that keys before he freezes me. Let's get this silver rupee over here. This is a block puzzle. I believe they've made some appearances in previous Zelda games. I know, even though this isn't a previous Zelda game, I know there were some in Minish Cap in the Temple of Droplets or something like that. I'm not too sure on the name, but these are very, well, they're not very difficult in the 3D series, but they can give you some trouble if you're not careful. Yeah, I gotta push this off, because basically you can't push it like the normal blocks in this game, because the floor's covered in ice. the blocks are going to slide in the direction that you push them until they hit something. So you have to use things that are sticking out of the ground to basically navigate your block around the room to get to where you need to go to get all the silver rupees. And I believe we've got one more over there. No! Bad! Alright, honestly, who the fuck's idea was it to make you have to start all the way back at the beginning of the dungeon if you fall there? Like, honestly, what? I did not know that if you fall there, you just start back at the beginning of this mini dungeon. It's stupid. Like, what? Not only do you have to start the silver rupee collecting over, oh no, that's just the beginning. You have to go back and you need to collect. Or not, you need to go back to the beginning of the dungeon and you need to collect every single silver rupee again. You need to go all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon and walk all the way back over here. And Link, I don't want you to climb that block. It's just so stupid. Fuck! No! Go! And then he runs. And he runs. Like a bitch. Oh my god, no. You're not getting away. You're not getting away. No. I will spend like 3 hours trying to kill this kid. You're not getting away. Fuck you. No. You don't survive after that. I'm sorry. No thank you. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a little frustrated here. To borrow Paper Mario, guys. Apologies here about being frustrated. I'm not even gonna bother to do this block puzzle right. Like honestly, this dungeon does not deserve any more screen time after what just happened. I literally had to start all the way back at the beginning. I had to walk all the way back there and collect all those things again. But at least I have enough blue fire, which is swell. To be completely honest, I have no complaints. Now this right here, this is the hardest part of the dungeon. Hands down. Figuring out that there's a door here. I mean, it might seem pretty obvious, but when I'm like 6 or 7 years old, when I was 6 or 7 years old, I was a retard. I did not know this was here. I was just stupid. I spent like a while trying to figure out that was there. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the boss of the dungeon. So sorry if you didn't get a chance to see it, but I mean, that is the boss of the dungeon. Just saying. I mean, I could have oh wait, maybe I should have used Deku Nuts, because I mean, that's obviously a quicker way to kill them. I mean, obviously Paper Mario guy. I mean, who needs Deku Nuts when you've just got this kind of skill? I mean, hey. But in case you didn't notice, we've got the Iron Boots, which I'll be explaining later. We meet again, Link. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. Now I'm gonna whip out my harp. And this is the Serenade of Water. It's a pretty peaceful song, but I don't really like it that much. It's, compared to the other songs, it's not that great in my opinion. I do like it when you play it alongside Sheik, but just with the Ocarina, I don't like it that much. But this duet, I can appreciate this. It's a pretty good song. It's not the best, but it's definitely not all that good in my opinion when you're just playing it on your Ocarina. Not a very memorable song, anyway. So, once again, we're gonna depart from our good friend Sheik. who has a nasty habit of vanishing at random times. So, now it's time to show you what these iron boots can do. They pretty much have no real use, and they're actually more of an annoyance, but they're required. So, basically what they allow you to do is sink to the bottom of water, of any body of water. Pretty much it. You walk really slowly, but it does help with water. And if you're not wearing the Zora tunic, you have a time limit of how long you could stay at the bottom of the water, which makes sense, I guess. Because I mean, it wouldn't make much sense if you could, if you had a limited amount of diving time, but you could stay on the bottom of the water for as long as you want. But on the other hand, you know what's, well, that's pretty stupid that I went this way. But you know what's even more stupid? The fact that with this tunic, you still have a limited diving time. It's just kind of defeats the whole purpose of the Zora tunic. I was kind of confused when I couldn't, like, dive to the bottom of any body of water when I got this tunic. It's just like, okay, you can breathe underwater for as long as you want, but you can't even dive that deep. I mean, there's no reason why Link can't dive deeper. Like, does he have, like, a swimming impediment that can only be fixed when he gets scales from foreign species? I mean, obviously, that makes a lot of sense. Cool, Miyamoto, and your logic. But I mean, why am I talking about Miyamoto's logic when he's got plumbers smashing their heads into bricks for fire flowers so they can get fireballs? I don't know. Fighting giant turtles. I really don't know. But I do know that Miyamoto must really just not like turtles. But enough talk about Miyamoto and his hatred for turtles. This is another heart piece at the bottom of the Zora fountain. So we've completed another heart container. And I believe it's pretty much time to end the episode, but not really. I'm just joking. It's not really time to end the episode at all. And too bad you can't play your Ocarina underwater. That sucks that I have to go all the way back to the top. But I'll get over it. If Link will swim to the top of this body of water post-haste, we can use our Ocarina to warp to Lake Hylia for our water temple excursion. And good thing I picked up another heart container, because we're definitely going to be needing it in the water temple, one of the hardest temples in the game. Or at least it's considered one of the hardest temples in the game, but will it prove to be the hardest temple in the game? We're going to find out. A down, right, left. Oh, wait a minute. I'm stupid. Sheik plays her harp whenever you play the song anyway, so, okay. I feel dumb right about now. Okay. But either way, I really don't like that song that much. It's not a bad song, it's not my favorite, though. There are definitely better songs in this game. The speed run! I think I'm gonna save another Skulltula and then the beginning of the water temple for next time, so I'll see you there.